What's going on, everybody? I thought this was a different way. Let's go solo. How's everybody doing? I'm starting off this way because, as you probably can see, there's no thumbnail yet, and there's going to be a little bit of me explaining why Noblesse has been gone for a month now. It seems like it's been gone for. What date was this? I don't need this anymore. Noblesse has been gone for December 2nd. So Noblesse, I lost my second monitor. Give it a second. There we go. Noblesse has been gone for a month now. If I look at the calendar, it's the 9th, December 2nd. So the 9th would be a week. The 16th would be 2. The 23rd would have been 3 weeks. The 30th would have been 4 weeks. The 6th would have been 5 weeks. So Noblesse has been gone for 5 weeks, right? And that wasn't on purpose. Life happened. I started work on the 9th, and if there wasn't a lot of people that were there for it, but there were some people that were there for it. I don't know who, because not that many people said anything, but there were in fact some people there, and I did in fact start the stream episode 10 on the 9th, and then something happened with my computer. I lost all functionality to anything that was USB connected, and I had to basically hard shut off my computer. Stream died. I deleted the stream. I don't remember anything from that episode anyways, because there was so much going on. And then from that point on, that Friday, my mother got sick with the virus that's going on, and I took care of her for the 2 weeks, and I did what I could. I tried to, but I couldn't be away for too long from her, because anytime I tried to sit and do something, she would need me. So I was upstairs. I wasn't down here. So after her 2 weeks and she started to feel a little bit better, I got sick. So then I went into isolation, and I was in isolation for 10 days. I didn't need to do the 2 weeks. I wasn't as sick as her, thank God. But nonetheless, I was distracted by it. So not distracted, sidelined. I was in isolation, so I couldn't be near the computer at all. So everything stopped. And then last week, the channel got deleted due to an issue with Tower of God, Webtoons. This is connected because they're both done by Webtoon. An issue with Webtoon. So then the channel was deleted, and I was dealing with that. So no more streams. And yeah, those are the reasons why Noblesse hasn't been back in 5 weeks. So I'm excited to get started. We're starting like this because I'm in Photoshop right now making the thumbnail. I haven't moved because I made the thumbnail for my previous stream. Your father was infected too. Hopefully he's doing better. We're both doing better. I should say that. We're both doing better. I'm perfectly fine. I just have extra fatigue, right? I'm just extra fatigued. Yeah, it was a big thing, Rock. A lot of people were affected. The channel was deleted. Like, I couldn't access the channel. The channel was gone. But we fought and we got it back. Webtoon was in our corner helping us out, all of that stuff. YouTube was being stubborn at first, didn't want to let it go, but then they finally did. So I'm glad about that. So we're doing 10. There's no dash, huh? So let me backspace that and kill that. So yeah, it's been a rough December. December sucked. Like my family, we did Christmas yesterday, so that's saying something. It was January 8th, and we did Christmas together finally. That's how long we were out of commission. Dash. So I'm glad to be back on track and not having to deal with this bullcrap. That's a tool. 3. So yeah, it sucked, but hey, what can you do? You deal with what you're dealt, and you try to make the best of it. So if I do this, I'm making the thumbnail for this stream because it looks kind of wonky right now, right? I would assume. 1, 2, 3. Control T. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Yes, a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. I think that's good. 2020 is giving us a bad taste. Yes, it's relentless. It won't give up. So 13. Were we doing gradients on this? No, we were just doing white text. So color overlay. You guys are watching my mind process as I'm making thumbnails as I try to stream. I've never done this before. But how is everything for you, Rock? How have you been? Let's do this outer glow. Let's knock this out right now. We don't have the color save. Damn it. Damn it. Let's just do this for now, and then let me grab the... It's fine, fortunately. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Where's my Noblesse folder? Right here. Noblesse logo. Let's throw this in the top left. There we go. The craziest thing, right? I'll say this, because I had no access to any of my videos. I was a butthead, right? Your birthday's January 9th? You mean today? It's your birthday. Happy birthday. What the heck? Happy birthday. Oh my goodness. How is it? How is your birthday? Outer glow. There we go. That's perfect. It's gone where you are, so it's the 10th where you are. It's the 9th for me, so it's still your birthday for me. It's I'm looking because the chat's right here. It's still your birthday for me, so happy birthday. What the heck? I want to make this a little bigger spread. So there we go. So the spread is 15. Okay. No problem. I wish I could do more, right? I can't do anything. I wish I could do more, but I can't do anything. Now, did you save my outer glow? You did. I love it. I'm almost done. Well, I have to get a picture too. Outer glow and color overlay. Yes, we're almost done. We're almost done. And now let's find a picture of myself. What picture should I use? Should I do a shocked face or a smiling face? This is just for this thumbnail. When we finish the stream, I'm going to make a brand new thumbnail. That's good. That's good. Glad you had family over. That's dope. That's really dope. Should I do a shocked face? I'll do a shocked face. Why not? I'll clickbait it. I'm wearing the same clothes because this is from the episode of Yashahime I watched. But this image did not come from this series. So if you're listening to this after the fact and you're actually listening to me, what the heck is wrong with you? Skip ahead to the episode. Skip ahead to the episode. Why are you watching this? I don't need to make that's sad. I don't need to make a template for this because this is the last. I should make a template so I don't have to go through this later. Save as. Noblesse template. Did you hear the keyboard clicks? Let me know. Where am I saving this? I'm saving this right here. Save. So I do not have to go through this process later. I could just swap the image out. Now with that being done. Nope, I have to crop it. Crop it. I have to crop it. Do it. Hold on. I have to find something to type on. Here we go. Did you hear anything? Now I'm going to do it while I'm talking. Do you hear it now? How about now? Is it super loud? Is it soft? Is it really bad? Is it like distractingly loud, or is it just like audible, like you can hear it? Let me know. Because I'll have to do some sound with that a little later. I've had my computer for about a couple days since I've been out of isolation, so I really didn't have to merge these. I haven't done any testing. Okay, you can hear it when you turn your volume up full, so it's probably not that bad. Okay. It's so like not myself like streaming without having tested or done a plan or anything. I usually test stream ever, and I didn't test stream anything this time, just me. So I'm kind of like doing trial by fire. And then check my internet to make sure that was good. And usually, if you're frequent around here, you know internet usually sucks. We're gonna save this to my thumbnails. I'm sorry I'm taking forever to start this. But I don't need this folder anymore. Let's refresh. There we go. Edit. Now there should be a thumbnail on this stream. So if you were to close it and open it, not yet. Save. Now there should be a thumbnail on the stream. So with that out of the way, we can start. I haven't, because YouTube's frozen. I haven't because me and my thought process for ReZero isn't one that is like super digestible on like a stream, because like for some reason when it comes to ReZero, I don't usually grasp everything on first shot. It usually takes me about 2 or 3 rewatches while talking to my friend who is way more into ReZero than I am, and is way more thoughtful about the series and thinks about things that I never have. So like that's my process of ReZero. I love the hell out of the show. It's just not something that would be digestible on stream. And plus, I didn't watch part 1. I was making the excuse for other series, like I didn't do this first season, and it's like I didn't have a channel, so I couldn't have done the first series. But I can do this now. But I didn't watch part 1, and I had a YouTube channel when part 1 was on, so I'm not gonna watch part 2 now. It's just something I won't do. And I watched part 2. I watched part 1 of season 2 live, so I'm not gonna go like refilm and watch part 2 all over again. I won't do it. It's just something with me. I should get over it, but I can't. So as you see, I'm in the middle of episode 9. Subaru's tied with Illusions. Favorite main characters for me? Subaru's up. I don't think Subaru's really... He's up there for me, but not high. I like a bunch of more characters. See, this is exactly where I left off in Noblesse when my computer died. But I don't remember any of this. No, I don't remember any of this. So we're gonna start over. I think the young kid has been sent with... The young kid has been sent to go get Seda. Either Seda or Regis. Nah, I was making the thumbnail for the stream because I said I was gonna start at 3:30. It was close to 3:30 and I hadn't made the thumbnail for the stream yet. So what I did was just start the stream. And then I sat here, was talking to Rock about everything. At the beginning of the stream, I explained why I've been gone. And I explained why I was gone. And I was just talking to Rock about like his birthday and things that have been going on while I was making the thumbnail. And I finished up the thumbnail. Now I'm like talking about what I kind of remember from episode 10 whenever the stream died on me. So I think what I remember is that I don't remember his name. You're gonna have to forgive me. I don't remember a lot of the characters. I remember Seda, Regis. I remember Rye, Frank. It's Ty and what was the other, the M21. It was Ty and what was the dude one? He's the one with the long purple hair, the assassin. It starts with a T as well. It's Ty is the one with the bowl cut, right? And isn't the other guy, isn't, oh my gosh, I can't, I'm forgetting it. Takeo, thank you. I remember it started with a T. So like I remember their names, Yushido and is it Yushido? Is Yushido, and the other kid starts with an M. But I remember they got their memories erased. That was my favorite episode so far. We got the flashback stuff with Frank figuring out their relationship. All that stuff was amazing. The last episode, I think I remember from this episode 10, because I got halfway through it before my computer just like conked out on me, was the kid that was the younger brother of Rhaegal, because Rhaegar or Ragnar, I'm thinking Ragnar because of Vikings, but I think it's Rhaegar from 700. Yeah, I know that because they're translated names. So I know Rhaegar. I think Rhaegar is the one from the flashback with Frank that was the head of the Kurta clan. But there's a the other kid, the other leader of the Kurta clan now. He has the face mask too, and his name is like Rhaegal or something, and he's the clan leader. But then the younger brother, he's kind of mad that he wasn't picked as clan leader, and he was arranged to be married to Seda, and that's why they're sending him. It's Tao, not Tai. Damn it. Tao, not Tai. That was close. He was arranged to be married to Seda, but then Seda got sent off. Seda never came back. Seda denied his marriage proposal, and he was like mad like he was like an incel. There you go. He's an incel. But so he's after her, and she's kind of like baiting him off, and then that's all I remember from this episode 10. That's all I remember. That's all I remember from episode 10. I made it about like 10 minutes in, but throughout the whole stream, I was just like, this isn't working. Let's go this. I was kind of paying attention, so I was like getting the gist of it. I didn't move. NW. I didn't move from the seat. I didn't go use the bathroom. I didn't eat. I didn't do anything. I did nothing but fix the thumbnail for Yashahime. So I'm gonna go run and use the bathroom, and then when I get back, Rael, thank you, Rajak, there you go. Rhaegar, yeah, Rajak and Rhaegal or Rhaegar, something like that. I remember them because they look cool, and the dual blades that they have as their I forgot what that's called too. Oh wow, being exposed. But their sacred weapon or whatever it was called. I do remember that Frank made his own, right? Frank did make his own. But I remember them because Rajak looks like he looks a lot like Rhaegal or Rhaegar. Rael the incel. I love how all I remember is she denied him, and he was like in the room, like in like a ball, just like pissed off or something. That I don't. That's what I remember. That's the image I remember most from from episode 10. My genius stream. I'm gonna snack on. I have some chips and I have some hummus right here, so I'm gonna snack on those. And I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'm gonna throw up. Goku and Gohan eating, right? I'm gonna throw them up. Let you watch them eat on loop really quick. And I'm gonna go use the bathroom and I'll be right back. And we'll get started. We're gonna finish Noblesse today. So episode 10, episode 11, episode 12, and episode 13. Because I think it finished on 13. So, be back in a jiff. Yeah. All right, I'm back. I have to find. There we go. All right, so real quick, I forgot to change the lights just a little bit. Change it. I'm a little cold down here because it is winter time and it's unforgiving down here. It's really cold. So we look good, audio looks good, lights are good. It already has this, really, it's freaking dope. The Ashihime stream has 2 dislikes already. I gotta suck my butt. But it was the most people that I watched at one time too. So comes with the territory. It comes with the territory. Here we go. That's all set. See, I haven't streamed in so long. I don't be knowing what to do sometimes. It's just like, all right, so let us mute the music. So I'm gonna pause it and mute it. Where I live is absolutely nightmare taking. I hate getting out of like the shower in the wintertime. It's freezing. It sucks so bad. It sucks so much just hitting that cold air. It's like you get out the shower and then you hit the cold air of the bathroom, but the bathroom is still warm. It's then leaving the bathroom and then you enter the true cold of the house. That's the worst. I hate it. It's like stages. It's absolutely terrible. All right, so episode 10. I'll be able to talk with you guys a little bit more at the beginning of this episode because I already seen it. I don't remember much of it, but I did in fact see it. So here we go. Episode 10 of Noblesse. We're going to do 10, 11, 12, and 13 today. We're going to start with 10. We're going to get started in 5. Switch it to the sand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tricked ya. Thought I was going to do it with this hand. All right. Here we go. Now, I don't know how people felt about. I know someone was making the argument for Crunchyroll not doing their job because not everyone is talking about Noblesse the same way that they're talking about that they talked about Tower of God and God of High School. So they think that this is a failure, and then they think the adaptation is a failure. They said the same thing about God of High School. They said the same thing about Tower of God. So I don't know how they felt about this, but if I'm being frank, I enjoyed Tower of God, God of High School, and I'm enjoying this so far, 10 episodes in. Noblesse doesn't have a fan base anymore. Okay, it makes sense. That makes sense why it wouldn't be talked about that much. But as far as like what I'm looking for in a series, Noblesse, out of the 3 of them, do what I want from a series the most. Did the opening end? I mean, not end, change. I don't remember seeing that. Actually, I don't even remember if I watched the opening. Maybe I shouldn't watch it. But Noblesse just, and we've talked about it in previous streams before. I remember that Noblesse just checks boxes for me for like what I want in a series. It doesn't change. Okay. Like, I enjoy it so much. I really do. Crunchyroll got bought. It got bought by Sony. I don't think the purchase of Crunchyroll is going to affect the partnership between Crunchyroll and Webtoon. I do not think so at all. I'll be surprised if it does. I would be surprised if it does. But I don't think it will. I truly don't. What you gotta hope is that being purchased by Sony doesn't, that they don't censor stuff. And if you're worried about the start with a certain character, that scene was always going to be censored because it was censored in the webtoon, so it was always going to be censored. That's right, you piece of trash! I hate you again, all over. I hate him. I forgot how much I didn't like this kid. Sorry, I'm loud. Ew, it's on my hand. You suck. That's why he was sitting in the ball. Didn't we find out that Regis is 150 years old? Was that this episode or last episode? Let him go. Hate this guy. Okay. That's right. He got pissed off because she mentioned his name. Because he's got to answer to his brother. Oh, damn it. Why? I can't stand this kid. I really can't. I don't like him. Deserves everything coming to him. That's right. And they put M21 in the back of the tank. That's right. Okay. I'm sorry for eating. All right, I'm gonna pay attention now because this is about where I got last time. Freaking cold. Guy's hand on his head like you child. Just found out. What's up, Zenetsu? Noblesse's opening was voted anime opening of 2020. Really? I like it. It took me a minute to warm up to it. 199? 199? Really, opening of the year? I think I would have gave opening of the year. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. God of High School is up there. I like 3-0's and opening a lot, but I liked its ending way more. Tower of Gods was up there too. Jujutsu. That's Jujutsu's opening is amazing. Oh, it was amazing. That's a tough one off the top of my head to think. What is opening of the year of 2020? I'm not sure. It's between. If I'm being frank, it's between the three Crunchyroll series. So I'm not surprised. I really like Noblesse's opening a lot. Excuse me. It's actually between the three Crunchyroll series and Jujutsu. Like very seriously. Ending of the year, it's hands down between God of High School and ReZero for endings. Oh, and Jujutsu. It's between those three. And if we talk endings, it's between God of High School, Jujutsu, and ReZero for endings. Clear, head and shoulders above everything else. Attack on Titan's ending is really good too. Yeah, he would be. I love that where they come from, that they would offer themselves up to do this. I love that so much, that they would offer themselves up to do tests after everything they've been through with the Union. Really, and I really dug that. Just shows the bonds that they've created. And then the flashback shows, like, quite literally a couple episodes ago, they were going to walk away from them. Really, you can do that? So if you were to marry into, if he were to marry Seda, he would be able to. Whoa. He could marry Seda and be able to take over the clan, even though he's from another family. Did she just headpat him? He's not even my type. Don't worry. Are you serious? We've been waiting. He scared me for a second. He scared me for a second, saying like this is beyond you, as if this boy was stronger than Frank. Scared me for a second. You scared me. Tower of Gods is up there. Tower of Gods is amazing. I'm rewatching Tower of God right now, and I'm just like eating it up. How much I love it. What's up? I'm watching you. How are you? Family sad stuff. True NW. You're right. You're right. You're right. Well, ain't that cute? That's good. That's good. Don't call my friends foolish and filthy. How about that? If I was saying, I'm like, yo, we about to fight on this roof. We're about to fight on this roof. Yes, I feel good. Yes. Let him know. Let him know. Believe it. Damn. Can't believe I said that. Damn, for all eternity? He about to turn up, isn't he? He's about to turn up. Woo! Okay, okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh man, oh man. Is he standing on that or is he floating? Was he standing on that or was he floating? Was he standing on the spire? He's floating. Woo! Yes. Turn up. Music in this series is criminally underrated. Woo! He's weaving though. He's weaving though. Ooh. Ah, look at that. That totally felt like a Naruto moment. For real, for real. That totally felt like a Naruto moment. Soul weapons, that's what they were. A word? We scrapped a lot. Look at Frank Goad in this man. Ooh. 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 Damn. The seal's been removed. He's about to pop crazy. Oh my goodness. What progress has he made in the almost millennia since the last time we've seen it? Or did we see it when he fought before? What progress has he made? I'm so pissed off my computer died while I was watching this episode. Woo-hoo-hoo! Not again. Yeah. He's an incel. Ooh. She gonna kill him? That's all I'm telling you, this feels like it feels like a Naruto moment. Is she gonna kill him? Woo! Dog, she was gonna kill him. They're less wealthy than a certain ninjas. Take his head. Pop crazy. Pop crazy so you can lose your head on this roof. What's that? Oh, damn. Oh, man. That means we have to go. Huh. I'm gonna have to go. Screw Lil. How about that? What's crazy is that the only comedy in this episode was the head pat from Seda. Yeah. Sorry. I want to I want to see her mother, because how the hell is her father blonde hair? There was no comedy. There was no comedy in this episode besides the head pat. It's crazy. I'm not complaining, but I think it was one of the first series where it's like they get it in this show. They fight. Right? They fight, and the comedy is what hooked me. She looked at me like right. What I feel like a couple streams ago, I was like, she looks like Rye, and it's just like, well, her is purple and his is black, so it's weird though. It's really weird. I know I'm probably making such a big deal, and it's probably not a big deal at all. But it just stuck out because I'm like, that was her father? Like he just didn't appoint her, did he? And it's like, no, that's her daddy. He's blonde hair. They look nothing alike. I think the only thing that they share is the red eyes. He has red eyes, right? He has red eyes, right? Am I freestyling that? I love this ending. End credit scene? Wouldn't be Noblesse if there wasn't one. There we go. I thought this was. They had me going. They had me going. Oh, they had me going. They had me going for a second. I genuinely thought that was serious. That was funny. What's up, Amir? How are you? They had me going. There's a lot deadpan humor where characters just look at each other. Okay. Like, what's her hard on for him? There's something there. There's something. What is it with her? Why it can't just be because she thinks it's his fault that the Lord went into eternal slumber. It can't just be that. What's up with me? Yeah, it's good to be back. It's really good to be back. I'm glad. Maybe she's Rye's cousin or something? Possibly? I don't know. I can see why this won. I can see why this won. Even though I like some other openings better than this one, I can see why this won. I can see why this won. When it comes in and then it hits the breakdown, Yeah, I can see why it won. And then the chorus comes back in. Yeah. Yeah. I can see why it won. It's really good. And what's crazy is I didn't like it. Like the first 3 episodes, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. But I think I took a week off, came back, and fell in love with it. It's a bit weird. Her motives are different in the webtoon. Really? Okay. That should get it. Just gives me more incentive to go read the webtoon. Don't watch Noblesse. Haven't read. But here back. Yes. What's up, dude? What's going on? Ooh. See what she's wearing? Dude. Sorry. That's like pleading the fifth. Did they tell her that he was the man inside the coffin? Because I would have been like, you know what? I'm not entirely too sure. I'm pretty sure that she knows that he's the noblesse. You damn it! A blonde guy, huh? Sometimes yeah, that's true. Her bangs are killing. How long are you gonna lock her away? You guys locked Raya up for 10 years for his outburst. So how long are you gonna lock her up? You know what's crazy? I actually expected them to just like fly, not like actually take a plane there. I expected them to fly there. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect them to get on a jet. I didn't. What are the measures? So they're gonna be exponentially stronger. Too much DVC. You got it. You definitely got it. You definitely got it. I totally thought they were just gonna fly. I'm about to cry. Oh my gosh. Legit, I almost had tears in my for real. Too much Dragon Ball. When did he first fly? We first seen it at the beginning of Z. So when Raditz shows up, because well, no, when he fought Ma Junior, he kind of flew, but he did the foot Kamehameha. Kind of. You know, it was if you go anime, it was late Dragon Ball, early Dragon Ball Z, but if you just go manga, it was outside of him using his tail, it was the Majunior fight and between that and Raditz. I want to figure out what the deal is. What's her motives? Oh, I thought they were gonna crash it into the tower. I thought they were gonna crash the jet into like the castle and just and storm the. That's what I thought. I thought we were gonna go crazy like that. Okay. You do realize who you're with, right? It's like Regis, you have to remember who you're actually with. You're with the Noblesse. They're going home. It's like you gotta you have to remember. He forgot. He forgot for a second, but it's okay. He definitely forgot. Oh. I was so into the show I was sitting up. Let me sit back for a second. We're gonna be here for a bit. Ragnarok? If it's the lost, how is it there if it's lost? Oh, that must have been something that he never showed Frank. Oh my goodness. He left it behind implies the previous lord left it. Ooh, so it was something he did before he went into eternal sleep. Ooh, spicy. Thank you for keeping me on track. Oh, who's shooting? They followed. Why didn't I pick up on that? I thought he boosted their power so that they could stay behind. Why didn't I pick up on that? Ah! God. Did they? Oh my goodness. This is amazing. The little rebels. Yes. Try. I like that Zenitsu. Yeah. A little bit. He died in an act of treason. You gonna explain it to us now? Or we're gonna have to wait. That's this guy. What happened? I love that. Oh, I love that. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Rizel's Knights. RK4. Man, this series. This damn series, man. That's why she's so cold. There we go. Those two in the tower would be busted. What? Whoa. Whoa. So his plan was to end the two seat of power. Was that his plan to end that? Because how they described it to us was that there's the Lord and the Noblesse, and the Lord doesn't have power without the Noblesse. But was he planning to make Rai the Lord so that the Lord? And she's gonna say, and if Regis and Rizel is connected, then Seda is connected, and then that therefore Getchuel gave us a false report. Yep. What does this what? Like Shogun, basically giving the title Emperor and the main general to one person, like like the Shoguns. Yeah, true. pull up on her. Not gonna lie, I kind of like her walk though. No, it seems like she's so cold because he died. No, Tim. She hates it because he spends more time with him than her. Are we done? What do you mean? The stream's still up, right? See him sitting with Rizel again. Yep. I was gonna make her upset, huh? Yep. Oof! Oof! Big oof! Oh! 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 She's not trying to hear it. Is he gonna tell the truth or is he gonna lie? Just tell the truth, man. If he's here, you might as well just tell the truth. Yeah. If Rye is if he's there, you might as well just tell the truth. Hmm. Hmm. Whoa. Whoa. Eternal sleep is something you can choose to do? That's interesting that eternal sleep is something that you can choose to do. I feel like we talked about this before. And I said the same thing before. But that's crazy that you can choose to enter, like you can choose to die. Well, it makes sense. You can choose to die. See, because he was going to take the throne from you, he took what was rightfully yours in your brain. I get it. I get it. I get it. I did hear from some people, I think not the last stream that failed, but the stream before that, that were upset because how the last, not the last episode, 2 episodes ago went, because they were like, oh, in the webtoon she didn't force her way, she didn't try to force her way into Getchuel's mind. she asked him if he could, and then there was an issue with that. And then NW, you're telling me that her motives are different in this than in the webtoon. So it's just like I heard from some people that were kind of upset by that. And I guess I would be too, but it's not. Is it like a far deviation? Like, does the ending of this anime deviate super far from the webtoon that it doesn't make sense for someone that has read previously? Or is it just like a tiny deviation? I don't know why they would deviate because I haven't read yet. I think I'll figure it out whenever I get to that point and read. But is like the deviation like extremely egregious to the point where it's just like, oh my, like bad? Because even if it's different, like from my non webtoon reading view set, I'm totally into this. I can see why she would be so mad. I can like how it's been and how it's been painted. It makes sense. It may not be the original source material, right? And I'm not arguing that, but this does make sense, and I am like invested. I did when she ran around the corner and saw them sitting there and heard that, it really did hit me. It made sense. Right? It's just like, that's crazy. Woo! Woo! Whoa! It's hard to say anything without spoiling. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. This 11 or 12? This is 11? Is this 11? We got one more after this? I don't want this to end. Kind of regret not reading Noblesse now. I might read Noblesse before I read God of High School because I love it so much. Even though God of High School is like present day Dragon Ball in a nutshell. It's just fighting, fighting, fighting just to be fighting. That's what it seems like. But so don't knock me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, but I kind of want to read this before I read that. I'm telling you, dude, I'm so serious. I really love this series. I don't throw the love thing on stuff a lot. I love Noblesse. This is really freaking good. Yeah, Noblesse is in the daily pass. It is in the daily pass. The stream says 10 to, no, I mean like not like what episode like are we actually on? I'd have to pause it to figure it out. Like I've lost track. I don't know where we are. We're finishing the season right now. But I don't remember, like I think this is episode 12, right? That we're starting. I don't remember. This is 12. Okay, this is 12. We got one more. In a way, Noblesse, both the manhwa and the anime have their pros and cons for various reasons. Okay. As much as I love this series, what I can say is that the animation isn't exactly superb, right? The anime, I personally like the art style a lot of this series, but the animation when it comes to fights and everything, it's not extremely incredible. Obviously, a lot of the budget for the fighting and stuff has been put into whenever Rai does something. That's where they're gonna put the budget, right? So, but that's not an issue for me. Like when your animation is crappy, I have a problem. But how they direct the series isn't bad because they directed knowing that the animation isn't going to be great. So it's like a lot of the framing could be better, but it's not terrible. I still enjoy it. The character designs are really cool. That ending, that teaser with Seda, what? Now I put that on my wall. No. She's still the leader of a clan. Exactly. Ooh, we said it at the same time. She is still the leader of a clan. Just because she's young, don't underestimate her. Was it in the Lord's orders for Regis not to come back? Because his original orders were to go investigate and come back. So technically he should be able to come back. How? Well, it wasn't supposed to interact with them. So never mind. Damn. I thought he was dead. He's a werewolf. Woo! Oh, they're popping crazy. Oh, you about to lose it now? Exactly. It doesn't help that he wants to get punished, right? It doesn't help at all. Woo! I love this girl, man. I didn't think she was gonna amount to much of. Look at her chest. I didn't think she was gonna amount to much of it. What the? I can't even spit out what I'm trying to say. I didn't think she was gonna amount to anything. Amount to much of anything. But I really have like kind of fallen for her character. Regis, pump your arms when you run. Jesus, you'll go faster. Pump your arms when you run. That was sick. That was sick. How he left was so sick. Well, I heard you say look at her. Did you look go back and look at that scene? It was like so pronounced. It was crazy. Bethel. I love how they compared the two of them. Is he gonna full transform? He is gonna pop a blood vessel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rock. I'm sorry. That's some crazy bullets. Create a bounded field? What? Oh. What the hell? It was enough to get their attention. I I love Rye's like cold and cool demeanor. Where he's just like, you worried? I love it. telling you to stay alive. Just like your grandpappy. Right? All or nothing. Golly! Okay. Okay. I don't know. It's something about like the after image effect in almost any show that it does it for me. It just does it for me. It doesn't matter what show it's in. If you do an after image, you got me. I wonder if M21 can like do a full transformation or something. Let him know. Oh no 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 no! Frankenstein. You may not know me, but your daddy did. I lived it too. Oh. Nah, let him pop crazy. Let him lose his head. Lose your life in this battlefield. Ooh, there they are. Idiot. It seems we haven't seen Frank really pop crazy, but it seems like he kind of has a handle on the dark spear. Woo! I'm saving the little like I'm saving that after. I'm saving that after. Yeah. I can spit the words out. Thank you. You know how helpful the screen is? It's so helpful. It's so helpful. Okay, Regis, let's do this. So that's. I know it's probably a dumb question to ask, but can you be woken up from eternal slumber? They call it slumber. They didn't say you died. So maybe you could get woken up? Probably a stupid question. I just have to ask it. They did. They did equate it to death, but I disagree, but to each its own. Did beat the brakes off her. Melted into the surroundings. Okay, Frank. Okay, Frank. That must be a family technique. Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah. We can't protect the both of them. Ah. Wow. I know I like their family. The faces that Frank give off are just like all savable. They're all savable. I would have loved to see Regis fight. You did it? Yes. Such a good moment. You don't even realize it, Regis. Such a good moment. Do you have the power to even force him to do that? Look at him. That is so clean, man. It's so clean. The all black bodysuit is clean too. Damn. Back up. Okay. It seems like the last generation of the clan leaders and the lords all wanted to change something. It totally feels that way because we have Getchuel. He's like, how he's acting is not how clan leaders act. Their father is not how clan leaders act. The previous lord is not how lords act. It seems like that whole generation. Well, I don't know if they're from the same generation, but that whole line, they all wanted to change how things work. That's what it really seems like. Hmm. 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 You only getting a small glimpse of the picture. Gotcha. Because he was going to be the previous lord. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Let her know. Exactly. Right. Mm-hmm. 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 Doctor! Yes! Mm-hmm. Don't tell me it's about to happen now. Please, no. It'd be crazy if her daddy got up. That would be nuts. She just was gonna kill him. I'm so confused on the definition of eternal sleep. Oh, that's so freaking cool. I forgot that's how he made his uniform in the first place. That's so cool. It's gonna end, isn't it? That's so cool. Webtoon readers might be mad because it's not following the source. But this to me is great, man. This is great. It's so freaking good. Right? I I understand being mad that the thing that you read and you love has been changed and it's been twisted a little bit and it doesn't feel like the anime adaptation you want it to. But if we're being honest, how many animes actually have the adaptation you want to? Think about it, then come back to me. But I come from being I come from being a Tokyo Ghoul fan, right? Where the first season, upon my first watch, was something where I was just like, but then like people, like someone tried to clown me for this, right? I said this in a reply to a comment on a Tower of God video from like a month or two ago, right? I was like, as I got older, that became not an issue for me, right? As I got older, I was able to see something I didn't see when I was a child. And I got laughed at like, oh, when you were more mature, oh my God. It's just like, yeah. It's just like, when I watch, like, being a Tokyo Ghoul fan, watching the first season, having read, right? Like, watching the first season and having read, it was just like, why did they change this? But as I got older and I rewatched that season, I appreciate it for what it was, right? Now, wrong, what? Pause. Wait a second. that that's the best. That's the best. That's the best. That was incredible. That was incredible. How many times did he do that before he got it right? Oh, how many times did he do that before he got it right? That was amazing. That was amazing. That was amazing. I gotta watch it again. That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. This is empty room. That's incredible. That's incredible. Okay, so eternal sleep is suicide. Forced eternal sleep is execution. Okay, I was thinking eternal sleep like eternal sleep, like the word sleep. Okay, so it's just different terminologies for death. Okay, makes sense. All right, I was so that clears up a lot now. Okay, so the point I was making, right, is that as I've become older, like looking from the viewpoint of being a Tokyo Ghoul fan, like as I became older, I've rewatched that first season and seen that it's an adaptation, and yes, things have been changed, but in the storytelling of the 12 episodes, that 12 or 13 that it did a good job at adapting what the source material was putting out, right? So when you get to a route A, that's when it's just like, what are you doing, right? And I'm not saying you can't have your issues with how this is being adapted. I'm not saying that whatsoever. But it's the comments when people are saying that Crunchyroll has ruined all these webtoon adaptations, because I don't think that any of these, you can consider them, quote unquote, the definition of bad, right? The actual definition of bad. None of these are bad. Regardless of how fast-paced God of High School was, it wasn't bad. There's aspects of it that are maybe not satisfactory, maybe not up to the point of what the source material was, right? Maybe it's not, but it's not bad, right? Like looking at Tower of God and then reading it, anime is not bad by any means. I'm pretty sure I would read the webtoon of this and be like, yo, the anime wasn't bad. It was just a little bit different than what the webtoon put out. None of this is bad. Now there's some shows out there where you could look and it's like, yeah, that's bad. Like that's really bad. But this doesn't seem bad to me. And I haven't even read it. I'm about to sit you down. This is the last episode, right? Goodness gracious. If we look at Noblesse, Tower of God, and God of High School, they each excelled at something that the other didn't. I feel like as far as storytelling, Tower of God stayed the most faithful. I can't say for Noblesse, but from what I'm hearing, how rushed God of High School was, the storytelling and pacing of Tower of God was much better than it seems the two of these were. Right? This show was never ever going to like. People are always going to complain because where it started off. And it's like they skipped 90 chapters, but it's like production IG was not going to redo the OVA that they did before. And it's just like each one of these shows excelled at something. God of High School is the best looking of the three. I think Tower of God was the best storytelling. And God of High School, I'm all confused. I just like God of High School is just too fast paced. That's it. Because it looks better than these two series. It looks better, the animation better, the sound design's better. Personally, the music is better. It's just the story's too fast. That's it. The story's too fast. And some people might not be able to connect with the characters. That's it. Search your dominance. He's the Noblesse, girl. You gotta know. He's the Noblesse. That's the thing with God High School. Right? That's it. The story is just really fast paced. Nothing was extremely changed about the story. They covered too much in too short of time span. That's it. That's it. For me personally, it's the best looking of the three shows. It literally the only thing that is not that I don't consider better than the Tower of God and Noblesse is the pacing. It's clear that the pacing is wrong. But I personally love God of High School. That's it. I'm not gonna be ignorant and not say that it wasn't fast pacing. Personally, I love God of High School. How much combat experience does she have? Don't kid yourself. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh man. That was great. That was a villainous laugh. Are y'all all willing to die for this? Even though Rye wouldn't kill y'all, I would. Sorry. I would sit them all down. This is why I'm not the main character of a series. I would just like circumvent storytelling. I'm not dealing with y'all. This isn't. I'm like absolutely like taken aback. He's not fighting to kill them. It's not the plan here. Get out of here. I feel like I'm lawful. I feel like I'm good. I'm good. I feel like I am good, regardless of what the meaning of good is. This. Okay, girl, you standing up. Okay, we standing up. All right. Every time he uses this technique, he coughs up blood. So him using this is going to have an effect. Can't kill people. It goes against the trope code. That's true. Damn it. Damn it. Frank, okay. Can you uncuff me, please? Can you please uncuff me? Is he gonna kneel? Girl, he don't want the throne. He was gonna tell your daddy no anyways. Was it split? Or was there... Oh, let me shut up. Maybe he'll tell me. That must be him. Mm-hmm. He looks like a fairy. He looks like a fairy. He looks like a fairy. Huh. It looks like a fairy god. Yes. Stop looking at each other and listen. That's New York. Certain smart ass humans once said. I love that. And they agreed, huh? Oh no, a few agreed. If this did happen in the webtoon, I'm sorry, y'all, that y'all don't like it, but I do. Maybe I won't like it in the future. Negative, but yeah, he did. I think if she had never, that's unfortunate. I think if she had never, I don't think the rumor would have had much. I don't. How am I trying to say this? If she never heard her father offer him the title of Lord, I think the rumor would have not have taken root of her as strongly as it did. Maybe, I don't know. I feel that way in my heart. Is he waiting? If after all this she cuts his head off, I would be that would be crazy. Why you throw? That killed me. He doesn't even know what's going on. It's just like the previous Lord is like come back from the dead to instruct us on what's going on and everything. Like what you guys are doing isn't totally necessary right now. The one thing about this series is that they just walk around with their bodies just exposed and bleeding, and they do that a lot. Like, like Ryle has holes all in him, and Rhaegar has slashed himself from hip to neck, just walking around fine. Why is my voice so high? I don't know. Can you uncuff me, please? Thank you. Thank you. Damn lie, he was about to do it a couple minutes ago. Clean off. And they become one. That sucks. Get yourself, girl. That sucks. I always hate that stuff. Whenever someone dies and they never say what they should say. It's very realistic, but I hate it. It's like, damn, if you just would have said this one thing, it would do it. I can't spit it out. You get what I'm trying to say. Another main plot stuff has to do with her character and the way they end the season. I think I can see what you're saying because from what someone previously told me, like since she's been introduced, she seemed like very hyper aggressive and very like malicious and angry and like from the webtoon, the anime probably drummed it up more so it could feel more threatening and more climactic at the end when it should have never been that serious. If I had to assume, right? And they probably just drummed it up more, kind of like what Hollywood does, right? They probably did that. And then it's like now her character is the way it should be, and there's a huge contrast from what we previously knew of her to where she is now in 12 minutes or so, right? If I'm just taking a guess, I don't know. I'm stabbing in the dark. No. What was that noise? You know what's cool? Is he wanted him to become the Lord so that he can essentially have this life that he ended up eventually having, like now, with all of the friends. And I think that's really cool. That he eventually got the life that the Lord wanted for him so much. Mm-hmm. Um, Basically, she's a very different character in the webtoon, and there's more to this arc, but they kind of ended it in a premature. You're not getting a season two type of way unless they make a lot of change. I think if this were to get a season two, it's possible to Because we've seen it in the past of a series getting an anime, right? Having it animated, having an anime only ending, and then it just seems like, damn, this is never gonna get a sequel. And then a second season does come out, and they do rectify the issues that the first season, or if they don't rectify it, they just continue on with the story. Like, we have seen it, so it is possible. Um, they skipped a fan favorite mini arc involving more of the Union. I'm pretty sure it can be reworked. Like, a lot of the things that a lot of fans like complain about when someone's like writing and adapting a series is that it can be rewritten, changed around, like those things, it can be done. So just because something is missing, right, and it's not like super egregious, it can be done. So maybe if this never gets another season, then it never gets another season. But then if it possibly gets a second season, you never know. Like, right? Right? You never know if it can be written in. A lot of the way I like to look at things is like, I'm more positive than negative, just because that's how I live my life, and I don't like thinking about, oh, this is terrible. I don't like thinking that way. And a lot of the internet and a lot of people just think the absolute worst, right? And I don't do that. So I'd rather think a certain way and then it not happen, and then me sit there and be like, you know what? Well, all right, it didn't happen. I can be upset with it. Like, I can choose whatever way I choose to deal with it, right? So that's just how I am. A lot of people are different about it. A lot of people, because it's not present, will throw a hissy fit. I'm not saying that this is what you're doing. I'm just saying, like, in general, right? Of being on the internet for however long I've been on the internet for. I've seen it in the past, right? Like, a lot of people complained about the anime only ending of Seven Deadly Sins, right? For the first season. A lot of people complained about it. And I bring up Seven Deadly Sins not to bring up what's recently transpired with this anime, but back then, right? When people liked the first season and it was good. And then we got to the end and it's just like, well, this didn't happen. What are they doing? And everyone was in a frenzy. They changed it. Oh my gosh. It'll never be fixed, right? I'm not making this up. I was on the internet like a lot back then, and people were losing it and going crazy, right? And it's like when, like, if we don't know we're gonna get a second season, and I want to make some changes so that we can make a clear and concise story. So if someone who has there are people in this world that have no desire to ever in their life pick up a manga or click on a webtoon and read it. I know those people. They're never going to pick it up. So this anime is the only thing are going to ingest from the series. So I'll rewrite this a little bit and tweak it just a little bit. So if we never get a season, that person can kind of feel satisfied, right? They kind of can feel satisfied about it. But if we do in fact get this second season, we can kind of spend a little bit at the start of the next season and explain a little bit more that we decide to write this way or that way. And it's kind of like that, right? Right? It's kind of like that. So I do think if this were to get a second season, Production IG is talented enough that they would be able to not right the wrongs, but add what is missing. I think they would be. I think they would be. Yeah, I'm not saying like all this as a retort to you. I'm just thinking of like how the internet thinks, and I know how the internet thinks. I used to be one of those people. Like, when my channel was deleted, my personal YouTube account channel that I like watch my YouTube stuff on, I don't watch anything on this Kick the Can channel. I don't watch anything on it. The YouTube account that I've had since I was like 14 years old, right? Because the channel was deleted, I was just like going through cleaning stuff out, and I didn't realize that If you have it, like if you don't have this unchecked, that you get email sent whenever someone replies to comments. And I literally was like, oh my goodness, this is like 16-year-old me complaining about this, 17-year-old me complaining about that, 19-year-old me complaining about this. And it's just like, I don't feel that way at all anymore. I was like reading some of the comments, I'm just like, I thought that way. And I'm just like, so like thinking of like how the internet thinks. It's just like, I can look at a series, like I can look at this series and know a lot of the things that people don't like, not having read. Now, having read Tower of God and seeing the anime and seeing what people are saying, I get why they're saying it. I just think it's kind of crazy. And maybe it's just a thing for me to the point that I've gotten in my life where it's just like, it's a show. Granted, I know it means a lot to you because I still feel the same way I feel about Tokyo Ghoul. But, all right. The complaints for Tower of God are stupid or nitpicky. I agree. The complaints for God of High School, it's like, I agree they're fair. I'm not gonna knock no one for their complaints, but I'm not gonna say. I can agree if someone is. It's I think it's complaining, right? It's the complaining part, or when someone absolutely just like craps on it, because the thing that might be missing from like I don't know, and this might not be for everybody. It isn't for everybody. But when I watch God of High School, what they chose to put in and what the story told me, I understood it. Right? Was it fast? Yes. Was there things that probably make the story better than what it was, even though it probably isn't great to other people? Yes. Was this missing? Like, were these things missing that, like, the original story that's trying to be told? It's not there? Like, yeah, it's probably not there. But for what they decided to show us and tell us, it may not have been explained, but for me, I totally understood it, right? I know, like, I was on the internet for 15 seconds, 20 seconds, an hour. I was on the internet for about an hour. And it was whatever episode it was, whenever we get introduced to the Six, right? And they splash screen us with who the Six is. And the old man says that, I don't want that boy. And then we cut away. And we do some other stuff. And then the episode ends. And then the next episode starts. It's the beginning of a fight. And the characters are talking as if they've been familiar with each other. And everyone was just like, I don't understand what happened. This, and that. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, all right, so me sitting here watching this, it's like, last episode he said to him that I'm going to train him. We don't see him meet him, right? No, and I'm telling you, this, I've seen, like, people were up in arms. They were up in arms. I'm not lying to you. And I said, I'm off the internet. I won't be on the internet for this series because it's one of these. I got off the internet. People were up in arms, arguing about how trash it was that they skipped something. And I'm just like, I got off the internet. They weren't, because they were talking about stuff that happened in the future. They were. I got spoiled for God of High School. I totally got spoiled for God of High School. I 100% got spoiled for the God of High School. I totally did. I totally got spoiled. Someone came in my stream one day and they spoiled me. But it was people that have read ahead. So it wasn't anime only. It was not. But there was people complaining about stuff, and it's just like, I kind of can string two and two together. They said this in this episode. I didn't see anything happen. This happened in this episode. So I must assume something happened. I don't know what. maybe the webtoon showed us what happened. I didn't see it. Right. I didn't see it. Of course, I didn't see it. So yeah, I would have liked to seen it, but I didn't see it. But I understood that something happened. So now, if I'm really compelled and I want to know what the hell happened, guess what? I can go read the webtoon. So that's just for me, right? So it's like I'm not denying none of the problems of the series, right? Because I know the pacing was atrocious. The pacing was atrocious. The characters, a lot of people couldn't connect to. There were complete arcs skipped. I talked to a friend about it. He didn't like spoil me on the arcs. He didn't spoil me on like what was skipped and stuff, but he's like, there's actual like complete stuff that's skipped, characters that aren't introduced, this and that, everything. It's just there's a lot of stuff with God of High School. They tried to go too far. They tried to cover too much. They tried to cover way too much in the 12 to 13 episodes that they actually got. It's a bunch. It's a bunch. I know there's a bunch. But in all of that, it still doesn't take away that I enjoyed it. And I don't think it was the worst. I don't think it was the worst thing 2020 produced as far as anime. I will say that. But speaking so far Noblesse on these 13 episodes that the for these 13 episodes that the anime gave us, it's my drawer. I was like, what the hell was that? It's a drawer. These 13 episodes for Noblesse, I absolutely like. I'm trying to remember back when I fell in love with this series. I probably would be able to watch the streams and realize it. When did I fall in love? Like, I want to say it was after 4, 5, 6, maybe. But it started off as okay, like I watched the OVA, and then I was like, this OVA is really cool, and then the anime starts and it just picks right back up and we're just rolling. I'm just like, it's cool, like I like it. But then it was just like, I don't know, like it made me laugh. Like the fights were serviceable enough that I was entertained, right? It's like I understand that not every studio is capable of producing high level, high quality, like not every studio is capable of doing that. So like that's never an expectation. Would I love it? Yes. Would I love for these fights to have been mind bending and absolutely yes. I absolutely would have loved that, but that's not an expectation. But if I'm being honest with this series, Noblesse, from these 13 episodes that I got, the fighting isn't like usually what I gravitate towards. And I've realized as I've been getting older, it's changed. As a kid and as a teenager and in my early 20s, what I gravitated to as far as what I wanted from series were fights. I wanted to see really cool fights. I wanted to see cool characters doing cool things, and the story was an added plus if it made sense and it did all these, right? But I want like for me, like I like God of High School because that part of me, right? That part of me totally, I disagree with that because I totally disagree with that because Noblesse, I'll get to your point in a second. I'll explain my point. Like that part of me as from when I was younger, that part of me is still in me, but it's not what I look for anymore. Now I want to get to know my characters more. I want to have other parts of the stories. I want to slow down a little bit. I want to go day to day. I want to do everything. Right? I want to do all of these things. I want to do all of these things with my series. Possibly tomorrow. I want to do all of these things with, no, lied. I thought today was Sunday. Possibly Monday. I want to do all these things. And Noblesse gave that to me, right? The OVA gave me a little bit of that and then a big fight at the end. And if I treated that as my episode 1, episode 2 strolled me right into what I wanted to see from these characters, getting to kind of know them more a little bit. It was funny. It made me laugh. And through making me laugh, it made me care about, that's what it gave. Like, it gave me that. And I enjoyed it so much. And then before I knew it, I was super invested in the characters, right? So when we get to the moments of episode 7. When we get to the moment of episode 7, when is it 7 or is it 8? When the basketball episode, like that episode for me, still the episode when they play basketball is my favorite episode. No fights, nothing. It's because I literally, through the storytelling that the anime decided to show me, made me fall in love with the characters. So when it comes to the end of the episode and they're all sitting in the room and they don't want to do it, and they're just sitting there like, you know what? It's like, we have to do this. Like, for your safety, we have to do this because we don't need you guys knowing exactly what's going on around here. Because you would then put yourselves in harm's way trying to help us when we don't need that. You guys, like, in a fight, you guys can't help us. So, right? Like, we can't do that. So it's just like, we have to do this to protect you guys because we care about you so much. And I think that cemented the series as, God, I love this. That's the moment I fell in love with the series. I figured it out. It's that moment right there where I fell in love with Noblesse. And I think that's just like how I feel about that moment. Is it just stretches between the beginning of the series and towards the end of the series. I love it. Now, to address what you're saying about when you attract more and you do have a good anime, Shonen Jump understands not Naver and Crunchyroll. Look, Jujutsu is a success because Shonen Jump cares about their license, not Webtoon. I completely disagree with you. You want to know why? Because Tower of God, Noblesse, and God of High Score are series number 1, 2, and 3 for this Crunchyroll, Naver, Webtoon thing. It's literally the first step into animation outside of music videos and promotions for show. Like, it's the first step. Jujutsu is how many years into Shonen Jump's ventures into anime? That alone, I don't agree with the argument that you're saying whatsoever. I don't agree. Just because one company does something a certain way doesn't mean I'm going to do it the same way. It's the same thing with the argument between Marvel movies and DC movies. DC tried to rush it, yes, but like, it's the same sentiment. You cannot rush 10 years of filmmaking into 2 years to get your movie. No, everyone's going to work differently. So the fact of Tower of God, Noblesse, and God of High School being number 1, number 2, and number 3, and Jujutsu is literally number, I don't know, 150. How many Shonen Jump series have had animes before Jujutsu Kaisen? How many? Hit a Wikipedia page, do something, type it up. Like, how many have had an anime have had an anime before Jujutsu? Right? How many have had it? How many have had bad animes before Jujutsu? Right? The quality of a show doesn't rely on the studio that owns it. It relies on the animation company that actually is producing it. So there's that. So if you really want to come at God of High School, you got to go at, it's between Webtoon, Naver, and then the director, the animators, the people who storyboarded at MAPPA that did the God of High School, right? Right? Like that's not the thing. It's not, and the thing about Tower of God, God of High School, and Noblesse, maybe you can say it about God of High School, but from my eyes, none of these animes have been a butcher on a series. None of them. Because if we're looking at Tower of God, the anime onlys love Tower of God. The webtoon readers trashed it. For the majority of God of High School up until the end, the anime onlys kind of like God of High School. The webtoon readers trashed it. Same thing with Noblesse. The people that are anime onlys, they like Noblesse. The webtoon readers trashed it. So then, if you're trashing it because of the adaptations that are happening, and then you either want a second season or you want them to do better, Okay, if you trashed it so much and you don't go buy it, guess what? They're not going to make it. All of this stuff is built on you buying it. So hopefully if you voice your opinions and still support, that's one thing. But to completely trash something and you're not pointing out the good things that a series did, right? If you're gonna say I don't like this about a series, say the things that you liked about it. Because I'm certain with Tower of God, with God of High School, with Noblesse, there's nothing that the series did that you didn't like. There's not one thing. There's not one thing that you didn't like. There's something about it that you liked. So whenever we're coming up with the things that we don't like about something, if we want to support it and we want them to get better and we want them to realize that maybe you didn't do exactly what we wanted you to do, but maybe if we support you, tell you what you did wrong, and then tell you the things that we liked, maybe you could take our feedback and then produce something that's a little bit better. But a lot of people don't think that way. They just would rather trash something because they think that gets the job done. But it doesn't. I heard the new Wonder Woman movie was awful. I've heard it too. It's probably okay at best, but a lot of it is just the internet group thinking, hive minding it, right? Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna watch the Wonder Woman movie, think a bunch of stuff about it is dumb, but at the end, it's a serviceable movie. It's the whole thing. I feel like none of these Crunchyroll endeavors have been absolutely terrible. They haven't. I don't think so. If anything, they did their job. They got you to go and read the source material. That's what these are. They're promotions for you to get clicks. I'm pretty sure the information will be released. I would assume it would be released at for the fiscal year for Webtoon and Naver. But after the year of 2020, I want to see what the popularity for all of these series have been since the anime has come out, because that's what these are. They're promotions, right? They're promotions, right? They're promotions. I want to know what that is, because that's what they care about, right? Now, for everyone that's saying God of High School is trash, Noblesse was trash, Tower of God's trash, they'll look at it and be like, oh well, we did our job. It was trash. You're not gonna go buy the Blu-rays. We won't put the money out to make that second season. You're not gonna waste money on that. They didn't like it anyways. That's exactly what they're saying. So now you're just gonna be mad that you got a crappy series and they butchered it, but they made their dividends already. They made their money back. They did what they wanted. They drove everything up on the series that they're putting the money behind. Animes are money pits. Not a lot of them make money. It costs a lot to produce a series and they don't make their money back. Right? So they're not, like, if they don't have to make a season 2 for any of these series, they're happy they don't have to. Because guess what? You're going to go back, you're going to read, right? You're going to go back, you're going to read, and it's going to give them more money. Right? It's going to give them more money. I don't think the 3 of these series were butchered series whatsoever. I'm in the middle of rewatching Tower of God now, and I've read season 1 of Tower of God twice. I read season 1 of Tower of God again when I was in isolation. I read it twice now. In that first anime season, it changed a little bit. Yes, it did change a little bit. But as far as a story that is being told from episode 1 to episode 13, it told the story that was presented in the webtoon properly. It did. Were there few things removed? Yeah, there was. There's only one thing that was removed from Tower of God where it's just like, I don't get why they removed that. But okay, whatever, cool. It's nothing that can't be explained in a flashback in season 2 or season 3, whenever you get to that point, right? There's nothing, there's not much that you can complain, right? Bomb was such a better character in season 1. There's one speech that Bomb has that was removed, right? There's one speech that was removed, Bomb is damn near the same character he was in the anime than he was in season 1. And to be honest, Bomb was barely a character in season 1, if we're being honest. Bomb was barely a character in season 1. He didn't become a character until his name changed. Until he was on the ground crawling like Anakin. Bomb was barely a character. Barely. That's like, you could disagree all you want to. And Bomb's my favorite character. So it's Bomb's my favorite character in the series, above everyone else. It's Bomb, a Gap, and then everyone else. Bomb's my favorite character. He's barely a character, right? As a count, you probably missed it, but I definitely said. You probably missed it, but I definitely said. You tell them what you like, as well as telling them what you don't like. Right? You just don't give them hate. How do you expect someone to be better if you only tell them what's wrong? It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. If you're gonna spew hate at someone, you need to tell them what they did right as well. I'm not saying blindly tell them, right? I'm not saying blindly tell them, right? I'm not saying blindly support. I'm not saying I never said, and I'm not saying that's what you're saying, NW. I'm not saying that's what you're saying, so don't take it that way. But I'm not telling you to blindly support. I'm telling you, when you tell them what's wrong, tell them what's right too. Because the last thing you want someone to think is, damn, I didn't do anything right. Did I do something right? In all of these animes, they did something right. Just because there's something that you don't like, there's something in there that they did right. So why don't you tell them that? Because if you tell them a bunch of stuff that they did wrong, guess what? The thing you may like, they may change that too. And then the thing that you kind of liked about the series is gone because you told them a bunch of stuff you didn't like. That's what I'm saying. Hope for a reboot. I liked Tower of God when I was an anime only. The anime was good until I read the first season since the beginning. I totally disagree. A reboot for that, I totally disagree. What do you want rebooted? What is missing from the... I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into that. All right? This Bomb from season 4 is better. Wait, so you see. And Ryu is on season 5, so he knows more than all of us. But it's you have to tell someone the good they do even when they mess up. You have to. Oh my gosh, if you just spew nothing but like dislike and negativity and hatred towards something, it's just like what? Like what? Like so you're telling me there's nothing in the Tower of God anime that you liked. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not one thing. And when I say about the anime, about the entire thing, from the music, from the art style, to the animation, to the pacing, to the episode count, to everything about it, to the cat, everything. Everything. That's what you say when you mean a reboot. Everything. There's nothing about it that you don't like. That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy to me. Because you wouldn't have liked it as an anime only if you didn't like it. And coming from someone that has read, the first in the manga, it was more creepy. Not really. Not really. like the atmosphere felt about the same. From me reading it to me watching the anime, it felt about the same. It felt about the same. It felt it felt about the same. Let's agree to disagree, as they say. Yeah. I'm trying to like reflect in my brain. Like the only things that really are like egregious is the Endorsey stuff, right? People complained about Rock not having his speech, and I'll Bomb not having his speech, which I don't understand why that wasn't included. There's some characters, like side characters, that really like there's one speech where I was just like, why didn't they include that when Leto was telling him about the unfairness of the like all that? It's just like, sure, that could have been included, but really it's not that big of a deal. What else? I feel like in the anime they should have showed the diagram that the webtoon showed us when Leto was explaining the tower to Bomb. That's a that's a nitpick that I can give it. Like all these things I'm thinking of are nitpicks. They're not indictments against the anime. What else? What else is stuff that just like sticks out in my brain? That's just like I don't understand, right? I don't like with anyone that's saying, they took away Rock is just comedic relief in the season. Rock is comedic relief for the entire series. So cut that out. He's comedic relief until this day. He doesn't get his respect. Some people were complaining about the art style. I don't understand because you're judging season 3 art style off of season 1, and season 1 is not comparable to the anime. Animation was good because there wasn't really that many crazy fights in season 1. I don't know. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Poor Quant. Yeah, there was some stuff about Quant that could have been added a little bit more. There was some stuff about Quant that could have been added a little bit more. But that's a nitpick because of how much Quant we do get at the beginning of season 2. That would be rectified. Yeah, Amir, that was something. Rock was flat in the anime. Let me not say that. Leto at episode 13 was butchered. The rings never made an appearance in a series ever again. It doesn't matter. The first 5 chapters has different entire atmosphere because majority of the first 5 chapters of Tower of God is Yuri walking through the tunnels. We didn't see that. I don't know. I like how they execute. I kind of enjoy how they did it in the anime more than they did in the manga and the webtoon. There's a bunch of stuff, right? Leave Rock alone. Leave Rock alone. I enjoy how they executed Ren in the anime than in the webtoon. I truly do. I enjoyed it more. I understood the importance of understanding how the different roles worked in the webtoon and that he killed him remotely, but I enjoyed it so much more of him actually being there and doing it. First scene totally changed. Yuri appeared out of nowhere without an explanation. Okay, so in the 13 episodes that you had, how are you gonna explain or show Yuri and Evan walking for about 15 pages in the anime? How are you gonna do that? How? How? Just because you see it in a webtoon doesn't mean it'll adapt over. It doesn't mean it'll adapt perfect. It does not mean it'll be adapted perfect. Um, But nonetheless, that's Tower of God. Rock is flat like 2D paper. I love Rock, but if we're being honest, Rock still doesn't even have the semblance of the proper character he should have 3 seasons in, 500 chapters in. He still doesn't. So, yeah. But that's Tower of God. That's not Noblesse. Outside of the fact, I enjoyed this anime, these 13 episodes of Noblesse a lot. Right? It's just, it's the thing. It's the thing of people like, Rock is so flat. He just eats chocolate in season 1. And it's just like, what has Rock done? What has he done? What has he done in the series that makes the season 1 anime so egregious against him? Ren is dead in the anime, and when he's alive and be important, like, huh? Like, it's not confirmed that Ren is dead in the anime. It's not confirmed. It isn't confirmed. Okay, what I'm explaining it. I mean, it's confirmed. Jesus. What? Had a great speech or two that he can't have in the future, Amir. Rock had one memorable speech that should have been included, but wasn't. And then Rock disappears for 200 chapters. And then he disappears. He disappears for such a long time. And when he, right? And then when he comes back, he really doesn't do anything. The most memorable thing that Rock has done in the entire series of Tower of God is try to kill Rachel. That's it. Right? That's the only, to me. And all this, let me stop. Woo! Let me stop. So Noblesse was amazing. This anime was great. It got a boom. This a lot of my reactions before I got sick, before my mom got sick, a lot of the reactions were featured, and I hate it too, because I really do enjoy Rock's character, but it's just like it's the one I can point out. It's like my, like, the Endorsees, exactly, but you just said he was dead, so you're contradicting yourself already. So yeah, a lot of things can be done. Just like in the webtoon, we knew that Head-On was talking to someone whenever Bomb left, but in the anime they didn't show it so that it could be a shock reveal at episode 12 when she pushed him. Right? Right? It's called art. It's called storyboarding. If I want something to be a shock later, guess what? I won't tell you about it now, even if the source material told you about it before. But Noblesse definitely, it was a boom for the channel. Like, Tower of God was the big boom for the channel. It's like what's been carrying the channel forward a lot. But Noblesse, it's it's Noblesse that really it really took off, because the Noblesse reactions were featured in a few of the channels that do compilations of different series. So, like, I don't know the names of these channels. You can Google it. So, like, if you do like Noblesse episode 9, episode 9 live reaction compilation, a lot of the reactions are featured in a few of those different ones. And I know there's a few people that have seen through there and then come over and subscribed. So I definitely appreciate that. It does suck that I wasn't able to keep going week to week to continue, but life happens, man. Yeah, Fate is definitely it's like, I think Fate is the only series that has multiple videos over 1,000 views on the channel. Like, Tower of God, like a bunch of them, yeah, but Fate is the only one where is the only one where it's just like maybe 3 or 4 of them were 3 or 4 of them were over 1,000. So yeah, they thought he was dead. So then when you see him in the future, he'll come back and they'll explain that he's alive. You can get instant answers reading because it's far ahead, but the anime only has 13 to tell you stuff. So yeah, it's Noblesse was very kind to me. Very kind to me. It was very kind. I enjoyed it. It treated me well. And I appreciated for the happiness that it gave me. I don't fake any of the reactions that I have. How the show made me felt is literally what you've seen from me. Like it made me feel nice, right? Noblesse was the first time in a little bit where and I have no hard feelings towards them. It's just I don't know. I don't know. Just coming from a storytelling perspective, I don't know. And it's a lot of black and white thinking, and like there's no such thing as gray. But Noblesse is like the first time in a long time where early into a series, I liked something. And it never like got worse. Like the more it kept going, the more I liked, right? It was weird. Like Noblesse made me realize that like it made me realize something like about my hero that I didn't realize. It's what I liked about it, but I never like conceptualized it. I never really thought about it clearly. I never did. It's the fact I like series, and I think it's the reason why I like slice of life series now. It's like I want my action to have like layers to it. So I want like the fights to happen. I want the character. I want to see the fights. I want to see the cool characters, but I also want to see the cool characters not fighting. And that's what this series gave me. And it really stuck out to me. It's just like, and it's like, granted, they're in school. And it's like, these guys really don't need to be in school, but they're in school. And it's like, we know Rai can do the cool stuff, but it's just like, we're watching them grow. We're watching them get friends. We're interacting with these dudes that were crazy. All of that's, it's like, it gave me that. And it's the first time where I realized, like, yeah, it's like, I think it's the reason. It's like people may like or may not like what they like about all these other shows. I know I just said a bunch of may nots or may not likes. But it's like you can not like it. And it's like, cool, like you're free to not like something, right? But like for me, it's like, it's the reason I think why I like My Hero so much and why a lot of people find fault in My Hero, because it's just like, well, the fights aren't great and there's a lot of this and there's a lot of that, and it's just like, well, I kind of like that about it because it feels like I'm watching this kid grow up and he just happens to fight, right? It's like I'm watching, like it feels like when I'm watching Rai, I'm watching this dude that just it feels like a lot of the old other shows I used to like before, right, was like their life was a byproduct and then you were there for the fights, and it's like, that's cool and all, but Noblesse kind of felt like I'm watching this guy like just show up and he's in the school and he just happens to be the Noblesse. That's what it feels like, and I kind of enjoy that. I found that I enjoy that a lot. Like I really enjoy that. It's just like, yeah, when we get to the fighting will happen, but we're not going to rush to it. When we get to the conflict will happen, but we're not going to rush to it. I've come to like that more. And that's what Noblesse gives me. That's what I get from Noblesse. Like, Noblesse literally has made me happy, sad, mad. What are the other emotions? What are the other emotions? But almost, I feel like I felt every emotion, almost every like common emotion from this series. What was that? No. I really do feel that way. I really do feel that way. All right? I was hyped when the fights were happening. Not because it looked amazing, but because of the stakes that it was having in the series, right? It made me laugh. I don't think I cried on camera, but it definitely got me to the verge of crying. Made me sad. I was invested. Like I never checked the time. Like I never was like, yo, this is dragging. I don't think there's a character I don't like that I'm supposed to not like. That's what I mean. I don't think there's a character like I don't like. Like I don't like the dudes that were with Tao and Takeo. Like Crayons and Shark and Hammer. What's his name? Shark? I think like I don't like those guys because the series put them in there not for them to be liked. So I don't like them. Right? But I understand what they did for the series. It's just like I don't like those guys. And it's like I don't like them because they suck. I don't like them because of the character that they are. That's what I mean when I said I don't like them. But it's like I like Regis, I like Seda, I like Rai, I like Frank, I like Tao, I like Takeo, I like M21. Like it's like I love it, man. Like this series, it did a lot. Like I really like genuinely like really like this series. And I really like this like it really makes me want to go read now. Like I really just want to like turn the stream off and sit and read Noblesse. I really want to. Yeah. I would surmise this as a good anime that has me interested in the future of this series. Really dug it, man. I really dug it. It hit. It hit. You might as well, yeah, after chapter 50 it's paid. I want to. I will say, of the three Crunchyroll webtoon collaboration series, this series hits me like it fulfills the things that I want in this series more. So post the 3 series, like taking away all of the Tower of God that I've read, taking it away. And if I'm judging the 13 to the 13 to the 13, for me, I love Noblesse the most of the 3. Like, as far as like a whole, I love Noblesse just a little bit more than Tower of God. Like, Tower of God was the one where I was like, Jesus, they ended. You should have seen me. You should have seen me sitting on the couch after that episode 12 and 13. Whew. Oh my goodness. Now that one had the strongest pull to go read. Tower of God, clearly it had the strongest pull to go read. But the one like Noblesse for me, just as far as enjoyment, like Tower of God was a week to week, like, God damn it. That's how every episode ended. It was like, damn. Yeah, wait. Right. Fake it. Oh, I'm like, stop it. like that's how it felt. That's how it felt every week with Tower of God. It was like, damn, it ended. And that's how it felt every week. Like, and I like that from a show. Like, damn, it ended. But the way I'm sitting here feeling about Noblesse, I want to cry. I don't know why. I have emotions. I just want to cry. Like, Noblesse just hit me. Just a different way. I don't know. It hit me in a different way. It really did. It hit me in a different way. Now, if I like take into account everything I read about Tower of God, like it's unfair because I've only watched 13 episodes of Noblesse and I've read like, I don't know, 400, 500 episodes of Tower of God. So it's like Tower of God is absolutely incredible. I'm not saying that. But man, Noblesse just hit me like as a 13. It's like I'm like kind of emotional because I feel like only a few series that I've read have made me feel this way. I don't know why. It's weird. Right? I just feel that way. Like I feel that way when I watch and read My Hero. Like I like watching these episodes of Noblesse, like it sucks. I have like a hole in my heart right now talking about Noblesse. I really like it. I really do. I really do. I really like it. Like God of High School, it fulfills a different part of my brain. The part of my brain where I just want to turn it off and just watch people scrap. Like it's God of High School satiates. Like that's what it does that for me. But like Tower of God is just all encompassing though. It's just like when I want to watch a deep story, if I want to be like in awe of something, right? Right? When I have like want to be awe of something, like Tower of God made me feel like I was in awe of something, like I was in awe for some stuff for Tower of God. Like if you watch and read Tower, you know what I'm talking about. Like you're just in awe, right? It's just like Noblesse just it just hits different, man. Just hits. The webtoon has its own problems to begin with, so you don't really see many complaints about this adaptation. I'm gonna have to read Noblesse eventually, man. This was good. Noblesse is good. I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. I can see why some people may not like it. It's not for everybody. Lord knows what the webtoon's like. Actually, you might even like some things about the anime more. I think, was it you earlier in the season where like someone was complaining that they skipped 90 chapters, and it's just like, well, they didn't do anything in those 90 chapters. Was that you? Wasn't that early in the season? I feel like that was you, right? When someone was like, yo, they skipped like 90 chapters. Oh my gosh. It's just like the OVA did its job. Right? I'm pretty sure that was you, right? We're just like the OVA did its job. It's like those 90 chapters, they didn't do anything. I remember that. I remember that like it was during like one of the streams. That junk, like it stuck in my brain. I remember that. I remember that. It's just like it doesn't do much. Like it's not the issue. Like it's just Rye chilling with the so it literally is like a slice of life, and it's just like day. You know what? I might be into that. You never know. Kind of want to see some more of that. I want to see too much of it though, because it's different, right? Like if I go to a slice of life series, knowing it's slice of life, this is where it can kind of get weird, right? With what I'm liking, it's like if I'm watching Toradora, right? I'm watching Toradora because I know it's a slice of life. I know it's a romance, right? I know it's this. So I don't have fights in the back of my brain that I'm waiting to see, right? I'm like, so it doesn't become an issue for me. But if we start season 2 and 7 episodes in, no one fights, I'm gonna be like, what the hell is going on? It's like okay. I like the slice of life stuff with y'all, but I know there's some stuff that's going on that you guys gotta address, right? Something gotta happen. So it's kind of like it's gotta like blend that line of, yeah, I want my slice of life, but I don't want the series to just forget that it has a plot where fighting it, like where it has a fight, where fighting and conflicts with different parties happen. Right? Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Am I making sense? I feel like it has to like thread that line. I tried to read the light novels rock, and I read like the first 5 pages after season 1, so I read the first 15 minutes of the first episode of season 2, and I started reading it, and I was like, it doesn't feel the same, so I stopped reading it. Right? I stopped reading it. I'll probably go back and read it once the anime like finishes season 2. I'll probably reread what season 2 covers, but I attempted it. It didn't do it for me. It didn't. Actually, if the MC takes too easy, it'll be boring. Yeah, it's like if I don't know. Me personally, my hero bias. I feel like my hero hits it right. I feel like my hero hits it right. But a lot of people say otherwise, and it's just like, to each its own. You could think that way. I don't. I don't, but you could think that way. I won't fight you. I'm surprised I got so worked up in this. I don't usually let it go. I'm looking for music. Sorry. Looking for music. I got reminded that I need to file my taxes. Music. Well, yeah, Noblesse. Really freaking good. I wish I would have watched it at the end of... When did Noblesse finish? Did Noblesse finish this year? It finished this year, right? 2020, 9 days into 2021. Did it finish this past Wednesday, or did it finish last Wednesday? Well, Wednesday for me, I should say. Season 2 felt different regardless, yeah. PTCD on since dude, I'm really sitting here thinking about how good Noblesse was, man. I'm sad Noblesse ended. Yes, it was. Oh wait, it was? Wait, you're confusing me. No, it was regular. Did something happen else with more Hollow Knight music? It was just the regular Hollow Knight stuff that got hit. It was just like Reflection got hit. No, normal Hollow Music Night isn't fine. Like it was Reflection, White Palace. It was 2 or 3 other songs from like regular Hollow Knight that got tagged, but none of like this didn't get tagged. This didn't get tagged. Hornet got tagged. Bone Bottom didn't get tagged, so this didn't get tagged. But like Hornet got tagged, Reflection got tagged. It's super weird. We had tested it, unless we'll see when this ends if this gets tagged too. It quite possibly may get tagged. The musician inside of me refuses people. What? A beer? What? It still makes no sense. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think I had the option to dispute if I went through YouTube. It only was like to remove because it was an idea, it wasn't a strike. I don't know. Noblesse, man. I like Noblesse so much. I'm probably gonna rewatch. Like, I've rewatched Tower of God. I'm in the middle of my rewatch of Tower of God because there's only but so much Tower of God content I can consume at once, so I can't rewatch the anime and read season 3 at the same time. I can't. So, like, when I was in isolation, I reread, and then now I'm rewatching. I've rewatched God of High School already, and I think I'll do my and I'll watch and I'll probably rewatch Noblesse a lot sooner than I did the rewatch for the other two. I think so. I can find re-uploads of songs and Let's Play videos, and none of them are claimed. But I think just like how the law kind of will work is that the Let's Play would be fine because it's someone playing the game, and maybe because I'm just ripping the song. I don't know. I'm trying to cop pleas for the copyright system, and they just probably tagged the song, so I don't know. I have no idea. I keep saying it. Enryu didn't know what commissioning was. We had to tell Enryu what commissioning was. And Enryu's currently dealing with he's dealing with copyright on his most popular song on his channel. It's crazy. I'm watching the same thing happen with another creator, Black Mass. So if you guys know, if you're in the know, if you've heard on the internet the mix up of like this hip hop trap beat over a Nirvana song. If you've heard that song going around, like it's like trending, like trending on like TikTok and all the social medias. It's like a Nirvana song, and it's got like a hip hop beat over it that's mixed really well, right? If you've seen that like pop and it's super popular, the original creator is someone called Black Mass, and he made the song 4 months ago, right? I follow him. He made the song months ago, and it's kind of popular. And the video on YouTube that he made it with was the album cover of Nirvana with the baby on it and the water and the pool, and it was a video of Pop Smoke, a rapper that had passed in 2020. It was his beat that the song that he mixed together, right? And YouTube took it down because of the album cover, because it showed a baby, and they were like, oh, it's like going to that extent of like the dark side of what people do with children. And they took it down, and then someone ripped the song, uploaded it, has 4 million views on it, and is taking his credit, right? With Enryu, no, NW, because it's not with the vocals. It's not with the vocals. You want to know why? Because a bunch of the Tower of God streams. No, it's none of the Tower of God streams. Other streams that I've used Enryu's song, the Wool Hike song on, they have copyright claims. And guess what? The person that copyright claimed it says their name is Enryu. Someone is false claiming his video, trying to take the monetization, because the Wool Hike song it's crossed over 20K. So whenever his channel hits 1,000 and the video keeps going, he'll start to make money for it, and they want to take the money from his video. That's why they're doing it, because a few of my streams have been claimed. So he has to fight that. And the only way he can fight it is reach out to the person that claimed it. And Enryu said that he's got like 7 days on it until it reverses, and I guarantee you the person that claimed it is going to reach back to him on day 29 and tell him, no, I'm not taking the claim off. And if Enryu wants that claim off, he's going to have to seek legal action. And now, from now on, Enryu's gonna have to get all of his videos and all of his music copyright claim, not copyright claim, but copyrighted, so that he owns it. He's gonna have to. He has to. It's a false claim. It's a false claim. That's what he's dealing with, because a few of the streams got hit with it. And I reached out to him. I was like, hey, did you deal with that? Because it would be like, I would have been cool if he dealt with it Yeah, he did. He totally did. I think moving forward, he has to. Enryu's gonna have to copyright all of his music. He's gonna have to. He allowed someone to re-upload his video, and that video dwarfs his video and view size, and they make a buck off of it. They get paid, and I guarantee you they don't cut a money from the revenue that song brings in on their channel. He's learning the hard way. I learned the hard way. Look, my channel got deleted. I learned the hard way. So it's like we learning. It's gonna suck. It does suck. Yeah. It's like he got royally bent over. He got bent over. Because he's a kid on the internet. Quite literally. He's a kid on the internet. Hey, can we use this? Sure, go ahead, no problem. The same way that I'm using Enryu's music right now. I want to pay him for it. Because Enryu joined the stream and was like, hey, you should use my song. Alright, you should use my song. And I was just like, because I had someone on another stream like, you should listen to my music. And after the stream, I listened to the music wasn't good. And he was like, use my song. And then I listened to it and I was like, yo, this is absolutely incredible. And then I think Pipe and a few other people was like, yeah, I heard this on someone else's channel, whoever, I think Albelda. I only remember the channel's name because it's an actual character in the series. But, and it was just like, yeah, that's his song that he allowed someone else to re-upload. And they have like, that video has like close to 100,000 views, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. And they're making revenue from that video. Trust me, they are. Not cutting that, didn't cut that man a check whatsoever. And they got us permission because they probably got it in writing. And it'd be like, and if Enryu were to like copyright the song, strike them, they would be like, but you gave us consent, and therefore he would lose. This sucks. It totally sucks. Nice and naive is not attributes to having a business lord. You're right, Amir. It sucks. But yeah, you just have to move forward. Like, unfortunately, he just has to take this lick. Most popular thing on his channel, he just has to take the hit. It sucks. It really does. So I'm gonna talk to him because I want to commission Palademix, and I want to commission Enryu to make music, not remix music from other series so we could get struck up and kicked off the internet, but for them to make some original music, and then I'll like, that's what I want to do. I want to get them. I want to put some money in their pocket for the talents that they have, because I know whatever money they're making from YouTube is not enough. The blessed people on YouTube make 15 cents per view. That's saying something. The little guys make 6 cents a view. So to make money, you have to be pumping out videos that are netting views every you have to. So I want to commission them. I want to pay them. And now that I'm working, it's possible, right? I want to pay them for the stuff that they're doing, so that they can realize the worth that they actually have. Yeah. Especially Enryu. Kid's talented. Kid's talented. It's weird, right? Interacting with people that are so much younger than you. I'd be forgetting I'm actually like 27. Sucks, man. Depends where you take it. That's true, right? Telling them many ways, yeah. On YouTube, other than public, hired by an organization. You can do all of them though, right? Like Enryu could spin this. He could still make his music, copyright it, upload it. He could sell the song. Honestly, Enryu could copyright the music and then sell it, and still upload it on YouTube and make the buck off of it. That's what he should do. That's what he should do. It's my song. I'll upload the song, put it on my YouTube, make a buck off of it, right? Make a buck off of it. And you like the song so much, give me 500 for it. I'll let you have the rights to the song. It's still mine, but I'll let you have it. Boom. Now you just made 500. You're still making the views from the video. And I'm happy because I got music that I enjoy. That's what he should do that. 33 have been called 40s by Rondo. Really? It's heartbreaking and eye-opening, yeah. It's crazy. I usually do this. I don't know why I do this, but at the end of a series, I usually like sit on stream and talk about so many different things other than the series, because I know when I hit end, the series is over, right? That's why I'm sitting here, and that's why I'm just like talking about anything. So, bro, my neck hurts. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off. Jeez. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten food today. I've had some chocolate covered almonds and some chips with some hummus. That's all I've had. 7 o'clock? What? It's hard. It's totally hard. I did the same thing with Noragami. I don't know if I did it with Mob Psycho. I think I did it with Fate. I don't even remember. I did do it with Fate. We spiraled into a conversation of how many like I do it at the end of every series. Like I'll just babble because I don't want the series, because I know as soon as I hit end on the series, I'm like, damn, it's over. All right, I just know it. What am I gonna make the thumbnail? What should be the thumbnail? I'm kind of cool with leaving what I have up there as the thumbnail. I may change it to when Rai walks in. Forgot Mob Psycho was a thing on this channel. And when I was backing up all the videos, I got to Mob Psycho and I was like, I forgot I did Mob Psycho. Cause like in the backup I have, I made folders for, cause off the top of my head, I made folders for everything before I even got the channel back. I just made folders like Yashihime, Tower of God, Final Fantasy VII, Ghost of Tsushima. And then I started backing up and I hit Mob Psycho and I was like, Mob Psycho, I forgot. I completely forgot Mob was a thing. Totally. And I love Mob. That's what's crazy about it. I love Mob. Mob is one of the series that have like a huge effect on me. Like when I watched it, I was like, dude, I really like this freaking series. If I'm being honest, I like Mob more than I like One Punch Man. And I like One Punch Man a lot. When did I get the channel back? What day was that? I can check the Discord. Because it should be in announcements, right? Unless it got deleted. The 6th. So 3 days ago. I had it back 3 days ago. Discord on my monitor that's set sideways is so cool. I need more monitors like this. A perfect timing for a stream just as I need to go. Hey, Tesla Beam. I'm gonna at Tesla Beam and say, hey, welcome. And with that, I'm gonna get out of here. Whenever I hop on Discord in a stream, it's done. It's over. It's over. 2020. Yes, Shaman King. I can't wait. I can't wait. Thank you for the answer. Yeah, I'm glad it's back too. Can't wait. NW, you know what's crazy? We pulled up all. I have to go back to the sidetrack stream to remember what series I said I was gonna watch for winter. I don't remember. I don't remember. I was like, winter started and there's nothing on the channel that I've like set aside to do. I completely have to go back to the sidetrack stream to even remember what any of them are. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. That was it was the first sidetrack stream that we did that, right? Was it the first one? Yeah, because each sidetrack stream had a goal. The first one was to figure out what we're watching for winter, and the second one was to. What was the goal for the second sidetrack stream? Don't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and watch them. so I'm getting out of here. Don't forget the Sea Pipes album. I clipped it. That was amazing. That was amazing. So I'm out of here. Reality sitting in that Noblesse is over. Treated me good. So I may keep the thumbnail the same. I may update it to when Rye walked in and said wrong room. Show treated me good. It did. I'm not gonna get emotional. I'm not gonna get emotional. Show treated me good. I really love this show. I really do. Really do. I didn't think I would love the show as much as I did. Really loved it. So thank you guys for joining me, even through all of the ranting and raving and complaints of stuff and all of that goodness. I appreciate you. Tomorrow, if we didn't go for 3 hours today, I was gonna do a sidetrack stream, but it's 7 p.m. for me. I'm gonna go eat and I'm gonna go sit down on the couch. Tomorrow should be my hero, right? Tomorrow is Sunday, right? So we're gonna do 296 and 297, right? Those are the chapters that I missed. Well, I missed 296. 297 comes out tomorrow if it hasn't been delayed a week. So we'll do 296 and 297. I can't believe I made it this long without getting spoiled. I literally don't know what the chapter's about. I haven't seen the title. I haven't seen a panel. I can't believe it. I truly can't believe it that I made it this far without knowing. And I'm going to keep it that way. We're going to read it tomorrow. Tomorrow is... I can't believe I kept this hoodie on the whole time. Tomorrow's my hero day. So we'll do that. And then hopefully Monday. I go back to work on Monday. So it's going to start the schedule that was supposed to start a month ago that never started because everything that happened. It's going to happen on Monday, so I'll come home, and I'm making no promises, but we should be streaming Tower of God at 5 to 5:30. People were interrogating me in Discord about how I haven't gotten spoiled on Attack on Titan all these years. It's just like, if you've never clicked on anything Attack on Titan related, nothing, if you're not in those communities, you're not going to know. Oh, it's on break this week. Okay, so cool. Tomorrow we'll just do 296. Thank you, Dexter. How long have you been here? That's a question. How long have you been here? It feels like Dexter, like... I was just dropping in. Don't watch Noblesse. Okay. I'm getting out of here anyways. So no, I'll stream 296 tomorrow then. It should be fun. And then next week we'll do 297 when it comes out. So, yeah, I'm out of here. Thank you guys again. I suck at ending streams. I felt a disturbance in the force. My services. You literally dropped in at the moment where I was just like, the chapter's out, right? It's crazy. I think that's the second time you did that, right? That's crazy. I suck at ending streams. I suck at ending them. I'm getting out of here. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you, Noblesse. I think I'm gonna leave the thumbnail the same. Honestly, because I don't feel like changing. Even though it won't take nothing to change. So lazy. My hero tomorrow. And hopefully Monday, we're back to Tower of God. If I'm not correct, we should be reading chapters 66 and 67, right? Because we did 62 to 65 the last time we were there. Or not? No. 69 and 70. No. What the hell? 59 and 60. I don't know. I don't know. So we're reading hopefully Monday we're reading Tower of God. So it would be, if I remember what Dexter said, it would be it'll be like 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or it would be like 5 UTC, negative 5 UTC, 5 UTC, negative 5 UTC. Oh, and I have to make a video on the status of Webtoon stuff. I want to make that video. I may sit and do that video tonight. So yeah. Yeah, I suck at ending streams. We're still going. I'm out of here. I appreciate you guys. I've said that 3 times so far, possibly 4. I'm leaving. There's no proper way to end this because I suck. Thank you. Happy Saturday or Sunday or Monday, or I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. I'll see you guys. Peace out.